What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with some more League of Legends champion themes. It's time we checking out Nilah, the Joy Unbound. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. Okay. Very atmospheric intro, just based off the intro. And then of course we have these powers. Obviously she must command some sort of water power, right? It looks like she has this sword or whatnot that can bend to her will on some Bruce Lee type of stuff, you know what I mean? Make the instrument an extension of your body. As a matter of fact, any type of like Chinese like kung fu movie, everything when they talk about wielding a weapon and it being an extension of your body, definitely see that here. Some other things that we also notice is definitely culturally strong, right? When we include the percussion, almost kind of give me like that Middle Eastern sound, right? So cultural, very cultural, giving me a sense of strong in their beliefs, or at least their cultural beliefs, right? While also commanding the power of water. All right, let's keep it going. Wait, but we go in there before we jump in there. So in our, in orchestral like production or whatnot, there are these things called here, well, not things, but kind of like a type of way that you would play the horn, I believe, like a heroic horn, right? It's usually they're the grand rises to and it's more about the tone, like the French horns. And you have your trombones, right? Either your bass and your tenor trombones and trumpets, really giving way to this grandiose type of feeling. So combine that with the title of her called the Joy Unbound. She must be a character that's fighting for the good, or at least you would think. Okay. Another thing, the fast pace of the rhythm, right? So she isn't no slow moving character. The tempo of the song is giving me a sense of very fast moving, hitting you before you even realize what's going on. I'm the guess that on the field, she's probably one of those quick in and out type of characters, as opposed to, a control type of character, which is what you would think, right? When it comes to like water, they're using like control, like CC effects instead of, but she's giving me more of a partial CC, partial hit and run type of character based off the BPM of this song, which could probably have nothing to do with it. But when we're talking champion themes, they're supposed to embrace the character and who they are. So yeah. The pre-chorus, that desert sound, that little rattle desert sound. That's what it is. I said Middle East, but now an Egyptian, right? Egyptian type of vibes. I guess that's what I was looking to say. And it was interesting, because especially when you hear kind of like that rattle or that shake they had in the song, I generally hear that on like desert, like I think desert sand when I hear those type of sounds, but we're talking purely water here. So the inclusion of that's interesting. Like an Egyptian scale or something like that. She could be Egyptian, like commending the powers of the Nile. She must be a manipulator of some sort. This percussion hitting, man. There's those horns again. I'm telling you, man, artwork is always like on a whole nother level. I thought this theme right here was interesting. Look at that, right? She's faced with something that looks absolutely horrendous, right? Something that's double her size, and she's smiling, and it looks like it progressively gets wider and wider as the creature starts approaching, right? And we start thinking about her name, the joy unbound, which means she either is always happy and incapable of evil thoughts, or she's actually pretty ruthless, and battle is actually what brings her to life. But let's go find out some biography, shall we? Let's see just how on the nose or out of the nose I was. Yep, so there it is. See, I'm not going to read all of this, but I just kind of wanted to look at the intro. Confident and joyful woman who always wears an eerie smile. See, that's what I'm saying, like eerie. It's kind of like that same eerie smile that you see from like berserkers, right? People who just love the thrill of battle, and you think they're super excited when really they're the most deadliest one on the field. A rival in Blackwater has sent the city into an uproar. Her duels with rampaging sea serpents defy the limits of human ability, racing across surface of open which a whip blade formed from a glittering prismatic water. Okay, so I was thinking of that orb that she had on the side of her, right? And that's why I was thinking she's kind of like a manipulator on some hunter type stuff, right? Scales great beast. This is interesting. Before dramatically slaying him, right? So it seems like she is the character that absolutely loves style and grace over just brutal slaughter, right? There needs to be a method to destroying them. You can't just hunt them down all aggressively. Like, you need to show elegance and grace. Pausing only to thank her worthy enemies for their efforts. So there's that joy unbound, right? She definitely. It's like some Saiyan level mentality, right? Where you just want to fight, and the stronger the enemy, the more happier you get. Any threat taller than house is guaranteed to draw her into combat, and the deadlier, the physically larger the threat is, the more determined she becomes to challenge and destroy it. Okay, so I don't think I was too far off the nose. You know, the music definitely kind of helps. The speed of the BPM, she's always rushing into battle very quick. Didn't say anything about any of the cultural, or probably did. It's just too much text for me to read right now. But the drums, right, definitely kind of give me that Egyptian, and I wouldn't be surprised if her hometown was kind of structured around either Egyptian or Middle East type of cultures or whatnot. But this has been super fun to break down. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.